A national highway without a map is barely owned. Yet this is the reality most African governments accept when they adopt turnkey projects to digitize public services. The foreign company owns the toll booth and the only set of keys. It does not matter whose flag flies at the entrance. A procurement contract signed under these terms is acquired with consequential loss of digital sovereignty. Governments in developing countries spend about 30% of their national output on goods and services. Many outsource vital digital services to global tech monopolies. These firms build the systems and then hand them over. However, governments can't make basic changes. They can't add local payment gateways to systems they should control. They face endless licensing fees, mandatory updates, and maintenance costs. The keys were given, but ownership remains unclear. This leads to a crisis of digital sovereignty. A nation reliant on turnkey projects risks vendor lock-in, losing sovereignty to foreign tech providers. Data collected in closed systems becomes unexportable. Often, vital records return as unreadable files, incompatible with other systems. Switching vendors becomes too costly, posing a crucial question for African governments. Does the contract ensure digital sovereignty or just data residency? Hosting data in your country differs from owning it. True sovereignty means ownership of infrastructure, source code, and legal jurisdiction. Remember, residency is not sovereignty. Global hyperscalers like AWS and Azure lead the market with AI investments over $600 billion. For politicians, they offer an appealing option, immediate, scalable, and ready. However, behind the ribbon cutting are hidden costs, proprietary updates, and loss of sovereignty. These systems are closed. Providers retain control of crucial national datasets. States face a choice: true sovereignty or endless subscriptions for their own data. Local developers who should be the natural alternative are locked out by procurement barriers. Demands for decades of corporate history, proprietary certifications, and massive capital bonds structurally penalize local startups. This gives global providers a structural advantage, even when local innovators have brilliant open-source alternatives that could serve the country better at far lower cost. The pattern across Africa is consistent. In Liberia, biometric datasets were controlled by a foreign vendor with no data repatriation rights. In Uganda, a foreign company secured 80% of traffic fine revenue through procurement irregularities. In Ghana, national identification systems integrating voter and health data for over 30 million citizens raise unresolved questions about whether open standards were ever enforced. Tanzania chose differently. After abandoning an incompatible foreign platform, Tanzania built a customized, locally owned system. It now empowers 62,000 public buyers. No foreign subscriptions. No locked source code. Just a system that belongs to Tanzania. Proof the alternative works. Intellectual property ownership must become a non-negotiable clause in every African state contract. 3 reforms are essential. First, sovereignty over residency. Every contract must guarantee ownership of infrastructure, source code, and legal jurisdiction. Second, unbundling for inclusivity. Break large contracts into smaller components so local developers can compete. Third, procurement as architecture. Reform tender evaluations and laws to actively favor sovereignty, preserving contracts over turnkey convenience. The politician delivering the speech is not the true architect of a nation's digital future. The procurement committee signing the contract is. Every turnkey contract begins with a signature. That signature determines ownership or sets a trap. A step toward digital autonomy will not be found in eloquent speeches. It will be found in decisions made in the procurement office. Read the full essay at the DataVerse Blog. And subscribe for weekly analysis on data, artificial intelligence, and digital systems in Africa.